1, 2, 3, 4. Hit it, knocking on my door. Hey, I'm so excited, man. Lord, are you alive? They're gonna be like, Martin, you're freaking weird, dude. Hey everyone, it's your legendary friend Martin Ross here, and we're breaking it down today with one of my favorite and most iconic 90s songs, Soul For Real, Candy Rain. So before we get into it, make sure if you enjoy these beat remakes, hit the subscribe button, make sure you click that bell so that way you get the update straight to your phone. Also, check out my sound library. If you like these samples that I'm doing, I created a sound library called Zource. You could check it out. The link is in the description. Without further ado, let's get into it. Man, this is one of my favorite, most iconic 90s sounds ever. I did this when I first started my sound library, Zource, and I never released this. I posted this on Instagram, and everybody told me to redo the song, but just never got around to it, so here we are. I'm doing this at 93 beats per minute. I believe I'm playing this in B minor. Again, this is so long since I played this. We're gonna go ahead and start with the harp. All right, so let's get into the harp. The harp, I'm using E, B, A, F sharp, and D. So let's play that. All right, so now we're moving on to the strings. The strings are very basic. We have a E, D, E, A, and B. So let's just hear what it sounds like. All right, so that's the intro. So let's hear what the intro sounds like. Let's go ahead and give the intro some love here. All right. Okay, so the bass. I'm using a fretless bass. I'm using G, A, E, then I'm going up an octave to G, and then E. So it's gonna sound like this. You got that little bumpy, boom, 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 that bumpy. It's kind of like a bumpy ride there. Okay, so now we're moving on to the M1 keys. These are like iconic 90s keys. So I'm gonna do 3 chords. So I have A, B, E. So I would say that's a suspended A chord, 2. All right, and then I have a G, B, D. And then I have a E, G, B at the end. So let's hear what that sounds like. It doesn't sound right, just a heads up, by itself. But when we put this all together, I'm telling you, it's gonna slap. Now, before I get into the drums, the tambourines, they are actually used on upbeats in the second part of the intro. So I'll just play it along. I won't have to play it for you guys, but you'll get the idea. It's just tambourines at the very last bar. It's on the upbeats. I'll play it along with the intro. Last but not least in this whole part is the drums. The drums are very basic. I just have a kick, a snare, hi-hat with some sizzles. Let's hear what that sounds like. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so now let's play the entire intro as a whole before we get into pretty much the bridge, and then we're done. Yeah. How we have that breakdown and those tams right there. All right, so that's pretty much the entire song right there. Now let's go to the bridge. Now the bridge, The bridge is pretty much just the piano and the same drum line. All right, so now the bridge keys. Now for the bridge keys, I'm removing the EGB. I'm substituting that chord, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm using the same two chords, which is A, B, and E to the GBD chord. But the cool part is I'm using like a diminished chord so I could pull it back to the one, which is F sharp, E, F sharp. So A sharp, E, F sharp. Hope I said that right. And then it'll go back to, it'll pull you to the, right there. It gives you that bump feeling. Now, the other notes are, the higher notes, because I have a 25 key, they are B and C sharp. But I'll play that for you so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Now, before I play the bridge, we'll go into the hook. But it's exactly the same notes that I showed you previously. There's really no change at all. It's the same exact thing. There is the what we call the chord, the piano walk. Now for the piano walk, it's just going to be B, C sharp, D, E, boom. So yeah, let's hear that. And there you have it, Candy Rain. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment. Also, if you liked all those samples, please check out my sample library, Zource. Also, my new sample library, Zource Vibes, will have even more samples for you for 90s and 2000 sounds. All those links are in the description. I want to thank you so much for checking this out. This is one of my favorite 90s song. Matter of fact, it's probably yours right now. You're probably saying the same thing, man. I remember this song and everything. So if you liked what you watched, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell for more updates straight to your phone. You'll get notifications instantly when I upload. Thank you so much for watching. This was Martin Ross breaking it down with So For Real's Candy Rain. I'll see you later.